Ashima was a goddess worshipped in ancient Canaanite religion, particularly among the people of the ancient city of Ashdod, which was part of the Philistine pentapolis. Though not one of the more widely known deities in the broader Canaanite pantheon, Ashima's role in the religious practices of the Philistines provides valuable insight into the diverse spiritual traditions of the ancient Near East. Her worship is mostly attested in the Bible, where she is listed as a foreign god to whom the Israelites' neighbors, including the Philistines, offered sacrifices. The name Ashima is thought to be derived from a root that could mean she who is healed or the healer, suggesting a connection to health, protection, and perhaps fertility. The Philistines, who had a complex relationship with their neighboring cultures, may have viewed Ashima as a goddess who played a role in safeguarding their well-being, particularly in times of illness or other forms of affliction. In ancient cultures, gods and goddesses of healing and protection were often invoked during times of crisis, and it is possible that Ashima was called upon to cure diseases or offer divine favor to protect against calamities. The worship of Ashima is mentioned in several places in the Hebrew Bible, specifically in the context of the Israelites condemning the worship of foreign gods. In 2 Kings 17 verse 30, Ashima is listed among the gods worshipped by the Samaritans, a group living in the region that came under Assyrian rule. The passage suggests that Ashima's worship, along with that of other deities like the god Nergal, was part of the syncretistic religious practices adopted by the conquered peoples, incorporating both local gods and foreign influences. This practice of adopting or combining deities from different cultures was common in the ancient world, especially after the displacement of people due to invasions or conquests. Ashima's image is often associated with the protective and healing roles that many goddesses played in ancient religions. In many ways, she may have been regarded as a guardian figure, watching over the physical and spiritual health of her people. The fact that she was worshipped by the Philistines, who were known for their conflicts with the Israelites, also highlights her role as a deity who could offer strength, protection, and resilience in the face of adversaries. As a result, Ashima might have been invoked not only in times of sickness but also in battles or moments of collective crisis. While Ashima's worship is not as well documented as some of the more prominent gods in the Canaanite pantheon, her role in the religious life of the Philistines speaks to the importance of localized and regional deities in ancient cultures. She represents the blending of divine power with practical human concerns, particularly the desire for protection, health, and prosperity. As with many gods of the ancient world, Ashima's domain was not limited to one specific aspect of life. Instead, her influence spanned across various areas of existence, from physical healing to divine protection in battle. In the larger context of Canaanite and Philistine religion, Ashima's worship may have also reflected the deeply intertwined nature of religion and community life. Rituals and sacrifices were a way for people to express their devotion to the divine and seek blessings for their families and societies. Ashima, as a figure of healing and protection, would have been central to these practices, providing a means for people to connect with the divine in their everyday struggles. Today, Ashima is a relatively obscure figure in the study of ancient deities, but her role in the religious practices of the Philistines offers important insight into the ways that ancient peoples engaged with their gods. Her worship reflects the complex nature of spiritual life in the ancient Near East, where gods and goddesses were not just abstract figures but integral forces that shaped and influenced the lives of individuals and communities. Ashima's legacy, though largely forgotten, is a reminder of the deep and enduring need for protection, health, and divine favor that people have always sought from the divine.